Hey guys, this is Just a Moment with Mr. Justin Time, also known as Justin Williams, the co-team leader here at Keller Williams Realty in the Vestavia office. And today we're here with one of our rock star agents. We call him Drippy. You know what I'm saying? He's always sauced up, but Mr. Jorge Yau is in the building with us today. So man, Jorge, let's chat a little bit, man.
Well, I know we have a conversation a couple months ago about kind of trying to get a little bit more to get your agents, and I was flattered, and you asked me to do something like this. So I was excited, looking forward. If there's anything that I can do or provide for any of the newer agents, thinking what it takes or how we can help as an office. I mean, we're here to help.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. So before we talk business a little bit, man, tell us your story. Like, tell us who you are, where you're from, how you got into business.
Been in the business since 2019, so going to 6 years. I'm from Mexico. Been in the States since 2002. That was when I first came here to America. I lived in Mississippi for a few years, got married, moved to Germany for about close to 4 years. Then we got back to Birmingham, and I've been here for about 10, 11 years.
Okay.
So during that time, I worked at a restaurant as a waiter. Then I got promoted a couple times, all the way to like the assistant general manager, and as we know, hit the threshold of what I was capable of on that company, and then COVID hit. So I was like, how in the heck I'm gonna, make a little bit more money? So I always been intrigued with real estate, and at the time I was like struggling hard, didn't know what to do. So scrolling on Facebook, I saw a familiar face, and I'm just gonna hit up and see what happens. This lady actually ended up guiding me through Keller Williams and get my license, helping me a lot. And here I am, 6 years in the business now. I didn't think I was gonna be capable of writing one contract, to be completely honest, at the beginning. So now it's just like,
Just turning and burning.
Right. I mean, but all that comes to the people. I know you since I came up here, and I noticed how a lot of people, they really show leadership, compassion, and the friendship in the office. It's not about the money, and that's something that I got super attractive here. I've been invited to other places because of my production. But it's nothing like home though. Like, it really feels like home.
Okay. So now let's not just skate over the production and stuff like that. I know you're being modest, but like, give us a real insight. So how many homes did you sell last year, and what was your volume?
Last year I sold 37 homes, and I closed officially. I got paid for 10.3 million.
Oh man.
So it was a good year.
Okay.
It was also my best year, but now going to...
It looks like you're going to eclipse that this year.
I think I already passed on sales-wise. I'm, I think, close to 9 million, but in GCI, I'm like way over. So it's funny how the more than you get into it and you take this seriously, it doesn't even feel like you're going to work. Like, to me, this is my dream that it came through. Like, for real. Getting to know people, sitting on tables, and I never thought I was gonna be sitting, rubbing elbows with people that I never thought I was gonna be rubbing elbows with. And the most important part is then through my 6 years of real estate career, we went through up and downs. with my daughter, and this business allowed me to be there 150% through the whole sickness, and still God provide. Like, we didn't have to file bankruptcy, sell assets, borrow money, any of that. So it's just the people that you surround yourself with. I think that's the key.
Right. And I know we talk a lot about, building a business to kind of fund the perfect life, or you build a business for the purpose of being able to live the life that you want to, and to support the life that you want to be able to live.
Right.
So I know you kind of talked a little bit about the challenge that you were having with your daughter. What do you feel like this career has been able to offer your life? Not like, man, I'm not just doing another deal, but like, what do you actually feel that the business that you've built been able to do for your life?
The most important part is then it make me believe in myself. I think that's one of the most, a lot of people in this business, they focus on the money, which I think is wrong. And you always hear me saying, I don't really care about the money. Mm-hmm. It helps, don't get me wrong. I never made the money that I'm making these days. But I still keep the lifestyle of not making that money, but investing. You know my other side too. So getting the connections that this business can provide is unreal. Like with my daughter's sickness, through Josh movement, he connected me with a doctor, and she was actually the main poncho through the whole process of my daughter. Then who knows if we were gonna be assigned to that doctor or not, but this person, Josh, he made that phone call, connect us, and just knowing that the people in this office got your back, I mean, it's just a sense of relief. Like you are coming here to work and not to be judged.
Right.
So, I mean, that's something that I'm always going to be appreciative of everything, but that part where allowed me to have the freedom of being there for my daughter, man, I'll do anything to keep this the way that I'm doing it, to be able to be there for my daughter.
Absolutely. So I know, of course, life presents its own challenges,
right?
But real estate isn't easy as well. I mean, real estate presents its own challenges. So, like, tell us about a quick story, like from a time that you were like, man, I may want to quit this thing. I may not think that this thing is for me.
The biggest paycheck that I earned, I sold a house on Vestavia Hills. I think it was 1.1 million. And through the process, I mean, we humans, right? We always forget something here and there. I forgot the lead-based paint to be signed. So a day of closing, the closing attorneys asked me for it. My client signed, everybody signed, and I'm like, you know what? I'll get it. Go back to the office, send the lead-based paint to be signed by my client, and my client's like, no, send it to my lawyer. I'm busy. Send it to the lawyer. Lawyer calls me back. She's like, she's not signing this until you guys get the lead-based paint. And he's not cheap, he's not quick, and he can bring a deal apart. So it took me about 12 to 14 days to get all that straight out, but one document, then I explained the document to him, but he didn't sign. It was in my envelope marked like signed, but he didn't record. So I had the proof, then we sent it, but didn't have the signature. So I was like, it's an easy fix. I mean, I worked with this guy before. But that was the biggest check that I ever earned, and I didn't enjoy it though. So in that way, it came to me like, it's not about the money. It's really not. So it was $27,000 in that transaction. And I didn't enjoy a single penny. Like, I left that check on the back of my car for almost a month.
Right.
Because I didn't want to deal with it. Like, I just wanted to forget about it. I was glad that it was closed.
Right.
But I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. Because what it gave me, like, every single day, it was a doubt in my head. Like, what am I doing? Am I doing something? Like, it wasn't my purpose. And I know now I was chasing the money because I knew how big of a check it was gonna be. Mm-hmm. And now that I don't focus on the money, it's just like every single penny that I earn, it makes me feel good because I know the purpose of it now.
Right.
So,
I mean, and that's the important part is, like I said, kind of having that North Star, having your purpose,
right.
What we call your big why. I mean, there are a bunch of ways that you can kind of put that, but just having something that's guiding you to say, man, when times get hard, when I start kind of feeling down on myself, or I feel like I just don't have the juice or the motion anymore, things of that nature, challenges and deals kind of derail you, things of that nature. Something that just kind of gets you back on track to say, all right, well, hey, it's not specifically about the money.
No.
But it is something I'm working bigger for with
yeah,
my daughter or
I'll
legacy and things
I'll
like
be
that.
lying if I say I don't care about the money that much. It's a big part of it. I know the things that it can do.
Right.
I mean, let's be real.
Right.
But at the same time, it's not my main focus. Like, I worry about what am I going to do in the next 3, 6, 9 months? Because as an agent, then you produce good volume too. You get used to so many deals each month. And if you don't hit that mark, you're like, am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? Like, you kind of guess yourself all the time. Like, I don't belong here. Like, I shouldn't be on the ALC. I shouldn't be on the top 10. But, I mean, when it comes to that, that's what I like coming into the office. So I get to talk to you, get to talk to other agents, I get to talk to Jennifer. And it's a good balance. Because, I mean, this thing can take you up, but it'll bring you down as quick as you got up.
All right.
So.
Okay, on a lighter note, so what's the funniest thing that's happened on a showing that you've had?
I got chased by a homeless guy.
What?
In Arundel.
You got to tell us a little bit more
I
about
like
this.
to get there earlier, like at least 10 minutes. So I go there, my client, he's always behind. I go in there, open the door, and I didn't hear anything. So, abandoned house, nobody in there. So I go down, and as I'm going down, the guy is coming up. Bro, like, I gained some weight, but I never ran so freaking fast out of that house. He's like, I'm my house. I'm like, bro, this shit is empty. So I think that's been the funniest thing. Then now that I think about it, it makes me laugh. But at the moment, I was like, I'm not going to a freaking empty house anymore. I think that's been the kind of the funniest, because it makes me laugh all the time when I think about it. So, but now the homeless guy, I think, has been the funniest one, because I don't think he was even aggressive at all. He just freaked me out. Like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Now, I'm gonna put it that way. I'm not gonna square off and be like, "Hey, you let me." No, I will never do that. So,
cool.
I think that's the one.
So I know we all have our thing, okay? So when we get a big closing, everybody kind of has that one thing. It's like, you know what, man, I gotta get this. And I know you're a shoe guy,
right?
So I don't know if that's your answer or not. But like, what's the one thing you're like, man, I gotta celebrate with this. This is my celebratory thing after a big deal.
Depending on how big, I like traveling. So, and within my budget, I'm always putting money to the side for traveling. So, depending how big is the check is where we're gonna be sitting on the plane.
Okay.
So that means that if we have a really, really good one, we're going first class. If not, economy.
Hey,
that's
at least you're on the trip either way.
Right. Yeah. Right. But I mean, it's
but I'm not mad at you. First class is a different experience.
The accomplishment of.
Right.
That's what I'm going with. Like, if sometimes when things comes too easy, you don't enjoy them the same.
Right.
Because I'm in the position today where I could fly first class and do it. But it doesn't feel the same if you don't work hard for it. Like, you have the finish line, like, if I do this, or if I can get 2 more closings or 2 more contracts, I'm gonna be able to go to this destination and enjoy it at this level or this level. Okay. So that's one of the things and shoes, I mean,
right.
I think the shoe thing is just something that when I was a kid, we didn't have much. I think I rocked a pair of shoes for almost 2 years, like only one pair of shoes. And now that have the opportunity and the blessings to be able to achieve that, it feels good to me. It's like a personal goal. Every time that I have a closing, I buy a pair of shoes. So, and we also give them back. So it's
Right.
not about getting.
I mean, well, you have a lot of clothes, and so I know you got a lot of shoes.
I have quite a few. I mean, it grow my collection since I started doing real estate. It's just one pair. I close almost 200 homes, 199. I'm one shy from 200 closings.
Man, you need a house just for your shoes.
I have a room. Yeah, we bought a 5-bedroom house just because I needed one for my shoes.
I got it, man.
But it feels good, though. I mean, nothing, and I say this, I'm super thankful for all of you guys, but nothing has been easy
Right.
at all.
Right. I can only
So I
imagine.
feel like that's a little piece of enjoyment. Then I can say, you know what, I did this.
So tell us about your investment journey. I know kind of, your model is I look to make cash in my business so I can invest in real estate, which eventually will allow me to be able to get out of the rat race if I desire to.
Right. So that was one of the things. Then being part of this company or this, I guess, office, we are taught not just to sell real estate or guide our clients, but how you can manage that and also set yourself up for success within the next 5, 6, 10, whatever years you are trying to. So we own 5 homes, 4 rentals on a decent area because it's easier for me to manage. So within the past 36 months, I got to pay off one of them. We're thinking about paying off another one. So that will keep me maybe about 45% to where my goal is to get out of the rat race. So I never thought I was going to be able to do that for real. So it's crazy how if you learn how to enjoy life and the work balance at the same time, you can accomplish a lot. Because it's not so stressful though. Mm-hmm. And I'm not organized at all. Like I put the chips where I know they need to be a little bit heavier, like my transaction coordinator. She's amazing. She helps me tremendously. Without her, my business wouldn't be the same. But I knew like early enough within the business, then I think they charge like $300 to $50, something like that. I'm not made for that. And I'm not going to be breaking my head trying to think about, I need to call septic, I need to call termite, I need to line up with title. That's not me.
You're just a smart businessman. You know where your strengths lie and you know where other people's strengths lie. Right. And it's like, how can we put this together and be mutually beneficial? And
even when, this business is crazy, but if you kind of slow down the tone a little bit and pay attention on how the pieces are moving, you're going to catch them. Because everything is like, but you just need to tone down a little bit and really see how people are moving. And I got that from another agent. That's a good friend of you, Terry Mills. I used to pass him deals all the time because of my clientele. Until one day he's like, I don't want it. I was like, well, did I do something wrong to you? He's like, no, you just leaving money behind. Like you're not helping yourself. Like you helping me to make money, but you're not helping yourself. And I was like, dang. It's kind of like the light bulb went on. So, and from that point on, I'm like, how am I going to invest? Am I going to be a landlord of properties and they need a lot of work, or something that I can use a little bit kind of like lay back and just keep with the maintenance? Most of the houses that we have, they're newer homes, so there's not a lot of maintenance with it. And on that, I just buy a home warranty and kind of like stress-free. So, because I just had to go by the house once every 3 months to change the air filters, and that's all I do.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So one of the things I'm most proud about with our market center, our office, is the diversity that we have. We have nearly 8 different languages that are represented here in the office, maybe even more. So talk a little bit about what you and Marco are doing with the bilingual community.
So with the bilingual community, we create a group. 3 years. This is going to be our fourth year, but we were trying to get everybody together. When I started in business, the people that I knew they were in the business, they're like, I already did my part. I belong to a different category than you guys are, and that's just not me. Like, told Marco, how can we put something together where everybody can get the benefit of without hustling as much as we did it before? Because I mean, making those connections in this business is the hardest part. Because at the beginning, nobody really want to open the door to somebody who's just coming up. But once you start getting into that, I mean, it started with like 4 or 5 agents, and now when we do the gala at the beginning of the year, we get about 56. This year is going to be our biggest one because we're going to invite their spouses to join so they can see what the spouses does, for a living. So all the people that they can connect with. It comes down to having a really good network on lenders, realtors, inspectors, title and company, which everybody's getting a big benefit out of that, because I didn't know then it matters who you work with. Because I can pick up my phone now and call my title rep and they're like, yeah, we'll work on it. Remember back then, just me trying to make that phone call, I'm like, what if they don't answer? What are they gonna say? They're lawyers. Like, I always saw them like a big gap between me and them, and I was like, well, we kind of like, they need me, I need them. It's a mutual situation. So I think we did pretty good. We fundraise about $25,000 a year to make that happen, and all of that is just the sponsors though. They see the benefit of the Hispanic culture in Birmingham. We closed about 160 millions last year.
That's strong.
So the eyes there on the community now because how powerful it is. So Hispanic buyers and sellers, they're bringing a good portion of that to Birmingham. A lot of investors now. So, but we closed that gap between what we call the big fish and us, where everybody feels so comfortable just going to those meetings and they're like, oh, I know you from this meeting, so I'm going to send you business. So it was a good connection without trying to make it a connecting. But it was just like us talking and having a drink, eating. So it was pretty good. So now we got approached by other companies that they want to sponsor just because of how successful this thing is becoming, I guess. It blew my mind though, because I never thought. I come from a different background where I never see, like, literally people throw money at what they can see a benefit of. So in real estate, there's money involved, and they want to be part of it. So that's pretty cool.
Well, cool, man. We appreciate the work that y'all are doing. So we're gonna close it out with a one last little quick round of questions. These are quick fire questions. You know what I'm
First
saying?
thing comes to my head.
Right, first thing comes to mind. All that. So here we go. Favorite shoe?
I will say Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott.
Ooh, okay. Okay, check yeah.
That's my favorite shoe so far.
Favorite movie?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay. Favorite local restaurant?
Salud Taqueria.
Your dream vacation spot?
Tokyo.
What's your go-to hype music?
I like Bad Bunny a lot.
Okay, I know you ready to see the Super Bowl.
I'm so hyped though. Yes, for that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, last question. What's the one word that you feel that describes your career so far?
Bless.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Just a Moment with Just in Time and Jorge Yau.
Thank you, guys.
Signing out.
Bro, appreciate you, my man.
Yeah.